Okay, just a little tour of the campsite as it is. End of April 2012. Okay, I'm standing in the shelter which I've made, and it's a strange thing because when I was trying to decide where to build the shelter, I stood on this exact spot and I looked around when there was nothing here, and I just thought, yeah, this is the spot, because you can't really see it very well, but there's a fantastic view over the valley through the trees, and it just looks amazing. And there's a natural clearing here as well, which lets in a bit of light. But anyway, so I started digging because it's a very steep hillside, as you can see, and whilst I was digging, I struck water, and if you can see, it's a bit dark in here, but there's actually, you can probably hear the sound as well, there's a spring. And so there's a spring in the shelter, and I channel it through the shelter here, and it comes out there. Okay, so moving out of the shelter now. There we go, there's the shelter. So we come down here, and earlier on today I started digging here because I thought, well, try and make a pond, because we've got the spring coming out there. Now, these are me mushroom logs, by the way. Hope to have some fresh mushrooms off those at some stage. So the spring comes out, flows down here, and into this pond that I've dug here. It's going to need a liner, I think. Okay, so we'll carry on down here into the campsite, and there's rather an amazing story behind this thing here. That tree stump, when I felled that tree, because it was a dead tree and I had to fell it because it was dangerous, when it fell it gouged a massive lump out of the ground, and underneath in the ground was exposed this. It's an absolutely solid lump of quartz. It's huge, and it was right underneath the tree. So I thought, well, I'll put that on the tree stump. So, nice crystal. Coming down here, this is the campfire. This is where the campfire goes, and underneath here, see, there's a couple of rocks. Couple of rocks there, and they were moved by that tree falling, and they formed a couple of nice little seats. These other seats are made out of the tree that I cut down. So you can see we've got a nice little for around the fire there. There's a pitch for a tent there. There's the ladies over there. Now, we go back up here. Oh, by the way, the fire is in the middle of the semicircle that was created by the stones, which were put there by the tree falling. And then I've put the logs in a semicircle to align with the stones, and the fire's right in the middle. So we go back up here. Into the shelter. Now, there's the spring. Going under the floor. And if I stand here and look down there, you can see where the fire is. And in an almost direct line between me and the spring behind me and the pond is the crystal. So, starting with the fire, we've got fire, the crystal's earth, the pond's water, and I suppose the spring's water as well, but we've got air in there somewhere as well. But it's quite a nice symmetry about this place, and it's just a little bit magical. Why did I decide to build the shelter here? There's a spring there, you know. How did that crystal get underneath that tree, which had to be cut down? And the stones which the tree shoved out the way formed a semicircle, which I finished off with the tree, with the logs, round the fire. It's just all a bit strange, but as you can see, it's very, very beautiful here. Very beautiful indeed.